What's going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to a Sunday episode of my Path to Power. We're on to episode 12 right now, doing some shifting around the squad. We're sitting at 36,915 coins, got a few more cards to trade, and speaking of trading, we're now up to 37,200. We did have a card sell right there. Not for too much, but we add Leo Mora to the side, the right back that I just rave about. We pick up that Miles Jutsak there, 800 coins on an open bid, and since he's the only one on the market as a left wing, put him up for sale for 3,000 coins. He will eventually sell, but we need a few contract cards after that last match so we can move on forward into the next, I don't know, part of the tournament. I can't remember quite where we are at this point, but I just pick up a bunch of silver contracts for the time being. Only grab one of them, just throw them all into my club at a later date. I showed you there for a second. You can pause it if you need to, that we did in fact win. So I'm not quite sure which. I think this is the semifinal round that we're on right now. And the guy that we played, I think this was a bit of a shootout going into this match. But I will tell you this: I did a power hour last night. So I'm not going to tell you guys which cards I bought, so you guys don't go, I don't want anybody to buy my cards. I just want them to sell like they normally would on the open market. So that episode will more than likely be up on, part of it will probably be up on Monday. Part of it will probably be up on Tuesday. I'm going to shoot to get an episode up every day all the way through Wednesday. But this guy starts with Lukaku right there, slots it nicely. And he was this is definitely a shootout. This was just one of those interesting matches where I was defending so poorly, but get really lucky with Wellington Silva right there. He gets free and makes no mistake about the finish. So in the 39th minute, we pull it level. And at this point, I'm like, all right, back level terms. I don't like going down goals, but what do you know? I don't know who that was, if that was who his right winger was, but perfect cross to Sturridge, who nods home easily. And Reynaldo here on the break. What a through pass from him. He's a brilliant player, but we got to take the sure thing here. So we take the smart pass, the smart option in the 69th, dirty talk, and get back level. But again, Lukaku runs down the right side and plays a magic perfect pass to Daniel Sturridge. Who in the 71st, just 2 minutes later, that was practically off kickoff, gets him ahead again. So he's up 3-2. But Karasson, some nice work right here. He's just a brilliant player, gets free and lays it back to Reynaldo for the smart pass again. I could have tried to finish that and just crush it near post with Karasson, but Reynaldo was wide open, just waiting for it. But Paulinho right here plays it to Karasson. Some nice work. Roberto Carlos in the 86th minute with this right foot. What a buy he's turning out to be for us. He plays, actually, I don't know about what a buy, but he's turning out to be quite a strong player. Scoring with his right foot for us there to go 4-3. And this guy was obviously frustrated with that and quit out after after the game had already ended. I just don't see the point in that. But now we're moving on to the final, just showing those contracts right there briefly. Sent a few more to the club. But we waited on the final till a day later. But Lincoln, Carlos Alberto, Miles Jutsak, and Moraes have all sold. We're up to now 53,544 coins with an 18-0-2 record. So things are looking pretty good for us. Go to the final here. Pretty tough road to the final this time. We've been scored on quite a bit, which has been a bit frustrating. But Duglau, the big man himself, is back and healthy, and that means Zalao is 100% going to lose his place in the squad. I thought about keeping Zalao in, but Duglau has been so good for us, and he's so strong and so big in the air. He's pacier than his stats say. There's just no way I could not include him in the squad, and it turns out to pay off for us, I think, when I need it most. Is how it's going to end up in this final match here. But our team is looking pretty solid. I got to say, there is a what's the current tournament? It's a La Liga tournament is the new one that came up. So you better believe that I'm planning on making a team that's going to win that La Liga tournament. I already kind of know how it's going to go. Only 8 of the players have to be La Liga. So I'm going to keep probably 3 of these for silver defenders. Wellington Silva will fit in nicely, but this guy's got a strong 4-2-3-1 BPL side. He does have some boost cards on there, but look at this work from Karasson, just absolutely turning company in knots and gets it. And that's the crushing near post finish that I was talking about a little bit earlier. You can pull that off more often than you'd think. So, Karasin's turned out to be everything that we wanted him to be. He gets free, though, with Toro's right there, and that's an easy, easy finish just after halftime to bring him back level. And that's how regulation would end. So that was it was one of those matches where it could have, I don't know if it could have gone either way, but I had some chances. I've spoiled them. But there's Big DeGlau nodding home there in the 102nd minute. That is how this match is going to end. DeGlau, just great time for him to come back to fitness, and he wins us the tournament. So 3,500 coins there and another tournament victory under our belts. Moving forward, it will be the beginning of a power hour, I think, in the next episode. Anyways, guys, this is Japes. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you all next time.